Hey everybody, it's the show after the live. Please go check out all the crafty girls that showed up last night. And don't forget, in the description box below are all the links to their channels. Please go show them some YouTube love. Last night's live was May 18th, and my special guest was Memory Lane Keepsakes, and that is Tanya. Tanya came on for the first time joining us live. She has been a part of the live in the audience the entire time, but she reached out to me. Actually, she said it a while back that once her daughters were done with school, she would love to participate in the live. So she reached out to me last week and she's like, I could do it Monday night. I'm like, okay, great. And we messaged each other. I sent her a link and I walked her through it, and it was almost like she was natural. It was 100% natural. We talked for almost 3 hours. I think it was 3 hours. I think that's what we said. We talked for 3 hours together the other day. And then, she said that she wasn't sure if she was going to stay on for 4 hours Monday night. So I want to say thank you to Scrappy Tate, who is Paulette, and Karen, who is Karen Small Crafting, because I had them as backup. And I said to them both, I said, if, Tanya doesn't stay on, would you mind jumping in? And Shar always gets me as a backup. Like, she's always got my back. And I sent her links. And all three girls were like, yeah, if you need me, we're here. So I want to say thank you to you guys. I want to say thank you for joining us. And I actually have a cheat sheet in front of me that I read because I took notes. We had a couple of new girls last night. But we had a couple old girls, and one of our original girls graduated. So I want to give a huge congratulations shout out to BBZ Crafts, who is Brittany. Yep, she graduated. Ebony, who is Sharing More, had a birthday. And Natasha, who is Polite Creations, had a baby. And we were talking about all that. So if you're not familiar with our lives, you really do need to show up on Monday nights at 7 p.m. and join us, because I'm going to tell you exactly what we did last night. Tanya gave us such a great lesson in embossing. Not only did she go over the inks, she went over some powders, and then she did some embossing techniques. And then she was saying how Tim Holtz is coming out with an embossing powder. And the best part about the lives are that someone brings something to the table new each week. And by her bringing out the embossing, makes most of us say, yeah, I've got that. Maybe I should use it again. And it helps us to refamiliar ourselves with our tools. She, meaning Tanya, embossed a scarecrow. Let me tell you, when she embossed it 3 different ways. But the one that she did in an orangey kind of brownish color, it looked like the scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. So I have to tell you, you better keep watching, because Shar and I are working on a little collab. I'm going to let you in on a little secret that has to do with The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, there's something coming your way. I don't know the exact date because I am crafting every day in May, and she's got a couple of things on her plate that she's working on. But she and I are in the middle of a Wizard of Oz surprise. Okay, enough with that. Then Tanya, it's so funny, the girls in the audience were like, is she a teacher? And Tanya does teach. She is a jack of all trades. And to know her, to know Tanya, when you watch her videos, she's very articulate when she's explaining in her halls and very educational. Well, I have to tell you, by talking to her for a couple hours the other day and then seeing her on the live, she was the educator, but then she was the girlfriend. And Tanya, I hope this makes you smile, but I love it that you let your hair down. Literally and figuratively. Because this is how much the live went. She went from being that teacher, being studious, to being, to then literally being the girlfriend. And she was actually, we were talking hair, and she pulled her ponytail out and showed us her hair. So it was an amazing night. And if you're not following us on these lives, let me tell you, you are missing out on a sisterhood. A crafty, crafty sisterhood. Then she was using embossing powders and a pouch. And the girls in the audience, I was like, oh, we can make that. And then like, yeah, make that in a Mickey Mouse shape. And I'm like, So it's amazing how the creativity is sparked by everyone. Then Tanya had a craft caddy from Recollections in her office, craft space, and I was like, I really want that. And then she went over it, and I'm like, thinking I really do need that in my life. And then we were talking about the bloom thing. Do you want to know what the bloom thing is? I'm going to show you what the bloom thing is. I had no idea what the bloom thing was, Miss LaSonia. LaSonia says that I was an enabler last week on this bloom thing. And I'm like, what is a bloom thing? Ready? This is what this girl was talking about. Yeah, the flower. I call it a flower. I don't know if it's called a bloom. It might be called a bloom, but I don't. She's a flower girl. But this is the We Are Memory Keepers, and it's really cool if I can get it to open. Oh, there it goes. I was doing it backwards. So, LaSonia bought one. LaSonia, you're going to love this. This is one of my favorite pretty things, and it stores so much stuff. But we're not here to talk about that. But I just thought it was so cute how LaSonia was calling it bloom. And I'm going, bloom? Bloom? What bloom? Okay. Then we were talking about Melaleuca oil and the healing power of that and tea tree oil. So it's not always about crafting. Then Tanya has work done on her house. So we went from working on a deck and being in the grass and bugs to power washing. This is how amazing these lives are. Really are. Then we were talking Scrapbook Expo and will it be open for some of us this year? And Tanya has been going to the expo for many years now, and she was showing us her lanyards and all the medallions that she has collected for the past couple of years by doing the classes, and she was giving us tricks about, your classes. That money is put towards that $150 to get the medallion. So she was giving us some really cool insider information. Then we were talking hauls, and we do believe that there is a Hobby Lobby clearance event going on for whose ever Hobby Lobby is open, but most of us are in states that their stores are not open yet. Then we were talking Dollar Tree and how much we all miss going into Dollar Tree and buying something cute. And we were talking Care Bears, and it brought the kid out in every single one of us. And then I got to say, and I was so giddy when I said this, I was like, I didn't have to craft last night. Yep, I got to take the night off. I literally I was there to talk. And I said, girls, you don't know how needed that was, because with crafting every day in May, it's kicking my butt. Then Tanya showed us, oh my God, it is a utensil holder that is Mickey Mouse, but it would hold like 2 wooden spoons, but she uses it in her craft room to store her paintbrushes, and I fell in love with that. Then she went on to show us a cute little candy machine that was made out of terracotta pots and a glass bowl, and it was the cutest thing. Then Tanya sat there and she was coloring in the scarecrow with her Prismacolor pencils that she has had since college. And I thought that's so cool because we don't get rid of our craft supplies and we still use them after all these years. We did talk age, we did talk things like that. It was so much fun. Like I said, we were talking hair, and then we were just talking life. But then we got on the subject of these girls again. And I'm still trying to figure out what year these girls came out, how many there are. I did find something that said these were from 2013. This one doesn't say a year, but I'm on a hunt for information about these, and I'm gonna find it. But I just want to say thank you to everyone that showed up. And I am so blessed to have you all in my life. And I will help anyone come on my live. But it's not my live. I hate when I say that. Our live. It's our live. If you want to try it, like I always say, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 4 hours, I will help you achieve that. I will walk you through all the steps. With that being said, I hope everybody has a fabulous week. Oh, I have one more thing I wanted. Oh, 2 more things I have to share with you. Oh my goodness. Okay, first is Tanya over at Memory Lane Keepsakes, make sure you go subscribe, is hosting a Julie Nutting Doll 2020 celebration collab with a few other YouTubers. And those YouTubers are Dee's Special Things, Dare to Be Creative, Terry01, and Windy Days. And I'm going to link all those channels down below also. But this is a Julie Nutting Doll 2020 collaboration. Please go check that out. 2, actually there's 3 things I gotta tell you. Number 2, don't forget I'm doing a Prima tag swap if you're interested in that. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the live if you were there. Thank you for watching. Have a great week, and I will see you all real soon. Bye.